This week, Hamza has reached 1 million subs, and to be honest, I'm not surprised. He's been growing like crazy recently. I mean, look at these numbers. But it wasn't always like that. Go back to last year and he was getting less views and subs per month than myself right now, sitting at less than 2,000 subs. But you know, Hamza is not like most YouTubers. He didn't just start a successful YouTube channel. He started a cult, a movement. And in this video, I'm going to show you how he did it, and you're going to have the timestamps in the description so you can skip around and rewatch as you like. Right, so for those of you who don't know him very well, Hamza is a personal development YouTuber that targets mainly young men. He started posting on YouTube in September of 2019, and his channel was initially about fitness, and it started relatively slow. Like in June 2020, after posting consistently for 9 months, he only had around 90 subs. So his growth definitely wasn't explosive from the beginning. Around that time, June 2020, he started talking about mental health, personal development, mindfulness, and the hot topic of dopamine detoxing, while obviously continuing to talk about fitness. And then in April 2021, he expanded that niche to include content about women and relationships as well. And in doing this, he slowly became the go-to channel for young men for everything related to health, relationships, and personal development. But up until June 2021, nobody really knew him. Like, look at this. His growth until then had been pretty much flat. But then in June 2021, it goes like this, and seemingly out of nowhere, he starts gaining thousands of subs every month. So I obviously was interested in seeing what happened here. And the truth is, not much had really changed. I haven't been able to identify a single video posted around that time that blew his channel up or that performed especially well. He posted some good videos around May, June 2021, but nothing extraordinary or significantly different to his previous content. So I think his success was due to previous videos starting to get picked up by the algorithm. And this happens. I've had a similar experience with some of my videos. They started really slow, they didn't get lots of views at the beginning, but then they got picked up by the algorithm later on. And this is one of the good things about YouTube, and the reason why you shouldn't delete old videos unless it's absolutely necessary. Because once they're posted, there is always a chance that they might do really well later on, even if it doesn't look like that at the beginning. And Hamza had a few videos like this. For example, his most popular video was posted very early on in his journey, and it didn't get loads of views at the beginning. This video got picked up later on. And the same thing happened with some of his other videos. This gave him a lot of momentum, and he made the most of it. In July 2021, he posted this video, and this was a smart move because he had gained a lot of subs and traction the month before, and this was the perfect time to sort of reintroduce himself and his story. And then he also posted a part 2 of his most viral video, which I suspect had only just recently started to do really well. So he used the momentum from his previous video to grow his channel even more with a part 2. He gained 48,000 subs in July 2021, and then a month later he started talking about money, which basically turned him into a life guru for young men. Now, as with any kind of success, Hamza's wasn't an accident, and there's lots of things that he did really well early on that I could talk about, and if you want me to, I will make a second video about it. But what I was most interested in, and what I wanted the topic of this video to be, because I think it can really help you with your YouTube journey, is the psychology behind how Hamza created a cult-like following. You see, Hamza isn't like any other successful YouTuber. He's not built a following or even a community. He's built a cult of diehard fans who follow everything he says, to the point that other YouTubers have made videos about how his followers are basically brainwashed. And Hamza himself has no problem using the word cult to talk about his community. This is no accident. Hamza is a very smart chap. So in this video, we're going to see how he did it and how you can do the same and build a real engaged community around your channel and your personal brand. And not just a following, you know, people who will watch your videos from time to time but aren't really invested in you and your brand. You want raving fans, not just followers. So grab pen and paper and let's do it. Right, so first thing, you need to start a cult-like following. You need to start with why. If you want to be influential and a true leader, you need to have a mission, a declaration, and a why behind the value you're giving. Hamza is very clear about this. Let's hear it from him.
So what's the purpose of this cult? Of this movement? We want men to become obsessed with self-improvement, to become better men, stronger men, rather than being obsessed with video games, porn, and social media. We see our brothers losing their lives to instant gratification, becoming weak and overindulgent, and that saddens us deeply.
He's not selling himself, he's selling you your own transformation. He's selling you on a journey of self-improvement. He's selling you hope. And whatever you do on your channel, you need to know and communicate why you're doing it and why it's important. This is essential. Second thing you need to do, be inspirational. Think about the people you follow on social media. Why do you follow them? Chances are they have something that you want for yourself, and maybe they're teaching you how to get there, or maybe they're just showing off but you can't stop looking. They motivate you or inspire you in some way. If you want to grow a personal brand through your channel like Hamza is doing, you need to inspire people to want to be like you. Hamza has been through his own self-development journey, and he's the hero in his narrative. He got fit, disciplined, rich, and good at attracting women. You might not care about these things, but his followers certainly do, and they want to be like him. That's key. Next, invalidate all criticism. This is a form of manipulation that cults use, and that will get your followers to defend you no matter what. Imagine I have a channel where I talk about feminism, and when someone disagrees with me, I say that if you criticize my feminist ideas, it's because you are sexist. Obviously, most people don't want to be sexist or don't identify as sexist. So when I call you sexist for disagreeing with me, I'm basically invalidating your criticism. Now look at this video from Hamza and pay attention to how he starts it.
Jeffrey leaves hateful comments online. He doesn't realize that he's speaking to a real person.
This guy's stupid. His advice is stupid. That doesn't work. Meditation doesn't even do anything.
He goes from video to video leaving troll comments. He doesn't realize that not only is he spreading negativity, he actually makes himself feel worse.
He's calling haters and people who generally disagree with him Jeffries and making fun of them. Now, if you're not familiar with Hamza's lingo, a Jeffrey is someone at the bottom of the self-development hierarchy. Someone who is in the dark and hasn't even started self-developing. So if you disagree, you are a Jeffrey, and whatever you say only reflects your inferiority. That invalidates your criticism. And talking about Jeffries, this is another part of creating a cult. Have your own lingo and icons. Hamza talks about Jeffrey and his complete opposite, Adonis. Even his mission mentions these two characters. Knowing and using specific words makes his followers feel part of a community and separates them from outsiders. And the same thing happens when everyone in the cult shares a common enemy, in this case, Jeffrey. Everyone has a bit of Jeffrey in themselves. Hamza is talking to the part of you who knows you need to change, who knows that you're not good enough. This is another key to starting a cult. Prey on the weak. Speak to people's vulnerabilities. No one really joins a cult. They are recruited when you sell them a solution they think they need. And in this case, the easiest people to recruit are the ones who hate themselves the most. So, what is the solution? Exactly. Hamza's journey of self-development, from Jeffrey to Adonis. And like in every cult, there's a hierarchy. There are ranks. You start as a total Jeffrey and you end up as the happiest version of yourself. And what's also important is you're not doing this alone. You will be part of a community that will become your second family. And this will likely cut you off from your immediate circle because some people just don't get it. They don't get why you want to go into self-development or transform your life. They're happy being Jeffries and their company is just holding you back. So Hamza offered you a new tribe and a place for you to hang out with your new friends. That's either the comment section of his videos or a Discord. And that's because constant, distraction-free interaction between the members of your community is essential to building a cult. This is how you reinforce the idea that they're different and that they're all in this together. As you see, Hamza has created some sort of parallel universe for his followers. He's inspired them, showed them the way, led them, given them the tools to make progress, and created a community so that they don't have to do this all alone. And he's done this with the simple tools that cults use to recruit and keep their members, plus a very smart multi-level marketing scheme based on the rule of reciprocity. Now, let me explain this a bit better because this is a very clever way to go viral that you can use yourself. Essentially, Hamza is helping his followers go into and progress through their self-development journeys. But the ultimate goal of the journey isn't your personal growth. The ultimate goal is leadership. That means that when you've grown into the person that you want to be with Hamza's help, it's your turn to help others do the same. So let's say that Hamza has helped 4 people, then each of those 4 people will in turn help another 4 people, and so on. He literally explains this in one of his videos. This is how you grow exponentially with free publicity. Hamza is literally asking his followers to copy him, go into content creation, and make personal development videos to help others. What he's not telling people though is that this won't work for them. The only person who's going to grow from this marketing scheme is Hamza. Because think about it, like, why would you watch someone else copying Hamza when you can just go directly to the source and watch Hamza himself? It doesn't make any sense, I know. But his followers have made thousands of channels like this, and in this way, they have helped Hamza grow his own channel. Clever, huh? Told you. Can you think of any other influencers who have gone viral through multi-level marketing schemes? Yeah, Andrew Tate is one of them, and there are more. If you made it this far in the video, I hope this was helpful and gave you some ideas for your own channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.